Hi my love, so today I'm going to be sharing with you guys my everyday makeup routine. We are currently in quarantine,
so nobody's really doing their makeup every day.
But before we were in quarantine, I did get quite a few questions on what I did every day or what I used for my brows or what lip combo I was wearing, and I just wanted to share with you guys that. Also, being in quarantine can kind of suck sometimes. It can get pretty depressing, so I just wanted to share some tips, tricks, and products with you guys that I use on an everyday basis when I do my makeup. And don't get too caught up on the schoolwork, don't get too caught up on going to work. Try to make the best out of it. I truly believe that everything happens for a reason, so maybe we should just take this time to slow down. I know getting up and doing my makeup lifts my spirits up, so I just wanted to share this with you guys so maybe you guys could do the same. I will link everything down below, all the products that I used, or everything that I can at least. And I hope that you guys enjoy this video. Okay, so my face is moisturized, but I do still have to prime. One thing I will tell you is I am very, very extra when it comes to primers, because one, I've had my fair share of primers that just simply do not work, at least for me, and two, I always get my longevity that I'm looking for when I'm wearing makeup, even if it's just everyday makeup. If it's your everyday makeup, you want to make sure it's going to stay all day because you wear it every day. So I do use a few primers when I do my makeup, especially in my everyday routine, because like I said, I want it to stay. So I will start off with this e.l.f. Luminous Putty Primer. I like this one because it's kind of like, it's really, the consistency is really nice, one, and two, I like that I can put it on and it almost like blurs my pores. I have like the worst pores around here in my nose, and I noticed a major difference when I started using this. So I will apply this one, and excuse me if my face gets red, I have hella sensitive skin, so I'll go in with that one first. I will then go in with the Shea Moisture Daily Glow Priming Moisturizer, and I just did the same amount I do like on my nail, so about the same as like your fingertip. Excuse my nail, that's not cute. I love setting sprays and setting primers. They give me a really good, I have very dry skin, so sprays are just like my best friend in general. So I do go in with the Too Faced Prime Set and Refresh Hangover 3-in-1 primer. And I just fan that. Our face is prepped and primed, and now we can get into the actual makeup. So I always start off by doing my brows. A lot of people don't like to do their brows. I'm sorry if you like hear stuff. A lot of people do not like to do their brows first. I love doing my brows first. It just gives me a nice, like, something to work around, I guess. But I have been liking leaving my brows natural, so I really just keep brushing them out and grooming them, brushing them out and grooming them. And that's really it. So next we have foundation. This is a holy grail for me. I use the Matte and Poreless Fit Me Foundation by Maybelline in 220 Natural Beige. This is just a holy grail for me. I've used this since middle school.
I feel like they're
I feel like their formula only gets better when it comes to this. And usually I do not like matte foundations on my skin. They just tend to dry it out. But this one is like perfect and it gives a really flawless finish. And I will take a beauty blender to apply it. And then I will take my Sonia Kashuk foundation brush and I will just blend it in. This is one of my all-time favorite foundations, you guys. Like, I recommend it for anything. I've used it on clients before. Clients have brought it to me and told me this is the foundation I use and I would prefer it. So, really good foundation, really flawless finish. And the thing I really like about this one is it's so buildable. So like if I do just a thin coat, I could get the most simplest, just kind of no makeup look. But if I keep building it, girl, I can get some full coverage from this foundation. And I always try to blend it down to my neck. I just tanned, so it should match pretty well because this one's a little darker. Okay, so after that I will go in with concealer. I was using the L'Oreal Infallible, I think like all day wear makeup concealer, and I loved it, but they discontinued it in certain stores, so it's kind of like hard to find it now. But another one that I have been using is the e.l.f. 16-Hour Camo Concealer. Both of those concealers are 110% dupes for the Tarte Shape Tape. If I can talk, the Tarte Shape Tape concealer. When I first bought that concealer, I refused to use any other concealer. I have used multiple concealers and I just feel like, I felt like that one was just holy grail, needed it, won't ever change it. And then I started seeing like some packaging that was alike, like in the drugstore. And that's when I found the L'Oreal one. And then I started using this one, and both of them are complete dupes for it. So, love Tarte Shape Tape, but these are complete dupes for it. I love just a pretty soft under eye. I love when the under eye just looks flawless, and I feel like you simply can't get that without concealer. I'm gonna do a whole bunch more. My mirror is down here, so that's why I'm looking down. One thing I really want to try is putting like almost like a foundation shade of concealer under my eye and then topping it off with a brighter concealer like this, because this one is pretty light for me. It always ends up working in the end, but it's pretty light, and I've seen such flawless finishes when people do that, so I'll probably end up trying that. But seriously, y'all, this makeup routine is so freaking easy. Like, it takes me like 10 minutes, not even, probably like 7-8 minutes. So as you can tell, this concealer is pretty light for me right now, but it's all good because your girl was struggling to get a tan, let me tell you. So another holy grail, this will forever be a part of my everyday makeup routine, going out makeup routine, is the Hoola bronzer. You guys know, like, let me tell y'all about bronzers. Bronzers I've seen so many bronzers with glitter in them. That's just a no for me. I don't like that. I've seen so many bronzers that are just either not too dark enough, not opaque enough. They're really screechy when you put them on the skin. And I have not found a bronzer like or better than Hoola bronzer. It's just my favorite, but I do want to branch out. I have some Sephora gift cards, so I might go look at some new bronzers. So I literally, since this is every day, I'm not going to carve out my face. I just take a light little, 2 little taps of this. And give myself some color. That's really what I'm using bronzer for. This is what I use bronzer for on an everyday basis. Literally just giving myself color. That is it. Simple, easy nose. Literally just top of the brow, blend down, and that's it. But this is my favorite setting powder. It is the Bare Minerals BarePro setting powder in Sandstone 16, and I just go in with a Real Techniques powder brush. This one is 201, so I literally just tap it. And I will set my whole face with this. I think, honestly, this has a big part in the longevity of the makeup. Setting it with this, it kind of gives it almost like a matte kind of feel, and it just like sets it all in there, hence the word setting powder. I really do like that Bare Minerals powder because it gives me just such a nice finish. And throughout doing my makeup, I will just kind of brush my brows out to give them their color back because I get product in them. Next, we are going to spray. I use the Burts Hydrating Facial Mist, and I just
too quick. This always happens.
The reason I like to spray after that step is because I'm about to highlight, and it just gives me a really nice, pretty highlight. So I really like that. Plus, I don't want my skin to cake up. So highlighting is like completely optional. Well, all this is optional, but for an everyday thing, highlighting is not necessary. I just like to highlight. It gives myself that nice glow. So I do use the Anastasia Amrezy highlighter. This is my all-time favorite highlighter. I use it on myself. I use it on all my clients. I love it. So then I will go in with a smaller brush, almost like a concealer or eyebrow carving brush. It's from Tarte. And I do my inner corners. I love doing inner corner highlight. It just gives myself a nice pop. And since this is every day, I think it's pretty to just have those little pops because we don't have too much going on. So I do like to get in there. And sometimes I just go right here. And my Cupid's bow. And there we go. I'm gonna add just a little bit of blush. I'm going to use the Milani blush in Blossomtime Rose 11. I love this blush. It's not too pinky, and that's what I like about it. I don't like pink blushes. I like them almost kind of just like peachy. Blush is like, okay, so let me tell y'all about blush. Blush has never been my thing. Even when I first started doing makeup, I just never liked blush on people, on myself. Like, I just did not get into it. So I have seen a lot of people say they like the Milani blushes. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna buy one that doesn't look too pinky and we'll go with it. When I used it, I just loved it. It just gives my skin and my cheekbones like, I don't know, I just like a nice like glow, you know? So now I like love blush, especially the Milani Rose blushes. I can't talk today. Okay, so after that, I will just coat my lashes with mascara. Now, I'm not gonna lie, on an everyday basis, I do not wear lashes. I just like my mascara. And this right now is my favorite mascara. It is the Roller Lash by Benefit. This is just a mini one. I'm definitely gonna go purchase the large one when stuff opens back up. But I do not wear lashes on a regular basis. I don't wear any eye makeup on an everyday basis. I like to just keep my eyes nice and open, and I think with this look it does makes my eyes look real big and just pretty and open and all that stuff. So I'm going to go off camera and apply my lashes. I'm going to use the Eyelure London lashes in 117. So I'm going to go apply these and I will be right back. Okay, so now that I have my lashes on, I'm just going to do one more coat of mascara. And I'm going to do my bottom lashes as well. And the last thing that we have to do is lips. If I don't go with a complete clear gloss, I will literally just line my lips and go with just a nude gloss. That's all I do. Excuse me. So I'm taking the NYX Suede Matte Lip Liner in Sandstorm. And I'm just going to line my lips with this. So it is very light and subtle, and then I'm just going to top it off with the NYX Buttergloss in Fortune Cookie. I'm gonna brush my brows out one more time. And here we go, my loves. This is it. This is the final look. I really like this look. So simple, so easy, really quick. So this is just what I do when I do my makeup. And before we were in quarantine, I was doing this as well. And I just really like this look. So if you guys like this video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for me, please. You know, just get up and do your makeup, sis.